Hey guys, this is Tech Savvy and I'm your host Kelin Balian, and this is our this week's episode of Tech News. This week's episode is brought to you by 400 Marketing. So if you need anything from websites to graphic design and everything in between, they've got you covered. Schedule an appointment with them so they can get you up to speed with everything that's going on with marketing. Let's dive right into this week's news and see what we've got going this week. So first story we have here, pretty interesting one actually, is Amazon Fresh's first supermarket opens in LA this week actually. So this is some pretty big news. Amazon has jumped into the supermarket, industry when they bought Whole Foods, I think last year, and it apparently going really well for them, so they thought we wanted to open up something new, and I think they've actually been talking about this for a while. So they're opening up the first Amazon Fresh here in LA, actually in Woodland Hills. It's going to be a 35,000 square foot facility, sorry about that. And it's basically one of the more interesting things about this new market concept is that their carts are actually going to be a little bit different than the normal supermarket carts that you're used to. They're going to be called dash carts, and when you walk in there, you're actually going to log into your Amazon account and then scan the cart. And what that's going to do is it's going to link up to your Amazon account. So if you had like a shopping cart or shopping list in there, it would actually pull all that up, so you'd actually have your whole shopping list right there on your shopping cart. Which, when I say that, what I mean is that there's actually going to be a screen on the cart, where there should be a picture of it right here, and you're going to be able to see all the the items that are on your shopping list, as well as it's going to scan all of the items that you're putting into your cart. Because one of the other biggest differences between this supermarket and another regular supermarket is that there's going to be no cashiers. So once you're done shopping, your cart will actually know everything that was in it, and you'll automatically be able to check out, and you'll bag your own groceries, and you'll be in and out of there without actually having to talk to anybody or have any kind of physical communication with any store associate. So this is going to be a very different shopping experience from what we're used to, and I don't know if this is going to be something that people are going to love, but this is actually going to be their very, very first store opening of something like this. So they are going to be testing it, and it is going to be an invite only concept at the moment. They are going to be planning on making this a more public thing after, but also throughout the store there's going to be Alexa stations. So if you have any questions, Alexa will actually be able to answer it. So if you guys have Amazon Alexa, how you just walk up to it, and you would just start talking to Alexa, asking her any questions, and it's just going to be a very new and futuristic type of supermarket that is gonna be, again, it's just gonna be a new concept. So I don't know, would you guys like something like this? Is this something that you guys are looking forward to? Because again, I think there's been talks about this for a while now, and this is actually just the first time that they're actually going to be opening it. And also, as well as it being a supermarket, and again, Amazon Fresh, it's also going to double as a Amazon return facility, so that you'd be able to, if you order something from Amazon, you'll be able to return it here if that was something that you needed to do with whatever product it is that you purchased. So again, this is it's going to be opening up this week actually in Woodland Hills, and I guess we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I'm sure they won't be opening more of them. But if it does go well, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of these. As Amazon is one of the biggest companies right now. I think they actually, during this pandemic, they beat out Walmart, they beat out Costco, they beat out all their competition as far as their revenues. So now their store side of things, their actual brick and mortar side of business, could start really expanding here, and it'll be really interesting to see where Amazon goes in the next few years. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw that movie Wall-E, but that B&L, I think it was in the movie, that could be Amazon in the next couple of years. They could just completely take over everything, and everything you buy is going to be Amazon. There's those Amazon products that they have on their store, and I think they're actually going to be selling those in their store as well. The Amazon Essentials is what it's called, and it'll be interesting to see where they go. And again, that leads us straight into our next story here. Is Amazon's actually announcing an iWatch competitor that's going to be called Halo. So basically, this is going to be like a fitness tracker that links to your phone and all that kind of good stuff. The weird thing that's going to be, I guess not weird, but the big thing that's going to differentiate this, fitness tracker and watch from any other out there is that it doesn't actually have a screen. So, and they've meant to do this based off of the fact that they don't want it to be a distraction beyond what your phone is already doing. It does track everything directly from the watch, so you don't necessarily need to be carrying the phone around with you. You'll get notifications and all that kind of cool stuff for your phone, but you're not going to be able to see anything, which is a little bit different. They are actually focused more on lifestyle and improving health habits, as well as meditation, your sleep, exercise routines, cardio, even up to decluttering and all these other things that are just, good for your life, essentially, good habits to improve on. They are actually building in a 3D body scanner to give you, as accurate, body fat readings and, your body metrics as possible. And they're also going to be integrating voice mood tracking. So they're going to be able to, you'll be able to, see how you're coming off to other people by your tone of your voice, which is something very new to I think all of us. I've never had a voice tracker that told me how I was coming off to people, like whether I come off as nervous or controlling. There's all these different things. So again, coming from a relationship standpoint, to be able to see how you're coming off to your significant other, that could be a very interesting thing. There's videos online right now about a little bit more detail about what this thing's actually going to be able to do and how it's going to actually work. So if you want to check those out, feel free to just type in Amazon Halo into your web browser and see what comes up. But they are going to be starting at about $99, and then there's going to be a $3.99 per month subscription to their software. And this is also going to be an invite only product for the time being, until they see they get enough data. It's going to kind of be a beta test kind of thing, and then once they get enough information and data collected, they'll probably depending on how well it's received by those people that were invited, and they might actually even do some tweaks to it before they actually launch it to the public. But again, is this something that you guys would be interested in purchasing? And are these smartwatches a little bit too distracting that maybe something without a screen would be a little bit more effective? I don't really know. I don't actually have a fitness tracker or anything like that to compare it to, but I know a lot of people that do own iWatches, and it could be something that this really does compete with it, because I doubt you're going to be wearing both. But you know what? Considering this one doesn't have a screen on it, maybe you can wear both. It'd be very interesting to see what the future is for this. But okay, let's jump into our next news article here, and this one's actually really interesting one. The U.S. just announced that they're going to be funding $1 billion of research for AI and quantum computing. This is going to be something that they're saying they want to focus on national security and keeping up with China. I guess China's been very strong in this part of technology, but again, 90%, or actually 70% of the funds will be going towards agricultural and energy research. So that'll be just very interesting to, I guess, they're going to try to automate these two industries more so than they are already automated right now. And, the U.S. Corporate technical officer, his name is Michael Kratosios. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kratosios. He said the future will be shaped by how we invest, research, develop, and deploy these cutting edge technologies today. So it'll be very interesting to see what kind of technology comes out of this research, and again, how it actually will, kind of come down to our own personal daily lives. I know there hasn't been too much artificial intelligence in our daily lives, and especially with quantum computing. I know that's on a more business side of things, and tech side of things. It's affecting that world a little bit more than our own personal world. But it'll be very interesting to see where the next few years are going, considering that again they're going to be funding this research and deploying it. Again, I don't know exactly what that means, but I guess we'll soon find out. This is a very new announcement that they've just released this week. So look forward to seeing more AI and quantum computing technology, intertwined with our daily life. And then the last article here, which again is a very, very interesting article, is Elon Musk. He's going to be debuting this week a new Neuralink device. So yeah, if you're trying to figure out what is a Neuralink device, it's exactly probably what you're thinking. It's a device that actually links into your your brain, into your brain directly. So they're calling them brain machine interfaces, BMI technology, and his new company is actually called Neuralink, and they're creating an implant that's actually going to be implanted behind the ear, and it's going to be using and connecting to your brain using hair thin electrodes that they're calling threads. And basically they're saying that this could, in the future, it could supplement your own brain power. So essentially you're going to be able to upload things directly to this device. And right now, when it first releases, it's just going to be basically a device that's going to enable you to control your phone and maybe computers and smart TVs just with your brain, which already that would be pretty crazy. But again, what they're hoping that this will be able to enable in the future would be, again, supplemental brain power. It'll be able to also help paralyzed patients as well as neurologically challenged patients. So again, if this will be able to help maybe people that have Alzheimer's disease, or again, people that have, they're paraplegic, and this will be able to maybe even connect some of those, neurological connections that were severed in the accident that, created this paralyzed state that they're in. That will be very, very interesting stuff. Again, would this be something you guys would be interested in? Like, again, if you're not paralyzed and you don't have any neurological, impairments, would you get this as something that would, supplement your brain power, or potentially, give you the ability to control electronic devices, straight from just your thoughts, or, your brain power? I don't know if I would do it. I definitely would have to see the technology and see how it's being used, but I don't know. For some reason, anything connecting to my brain that's actually being implanted in, they're gonna, like, at the beginning they're saying that they're actually gonna have to use neural surgeons to implant these, but they're hoping that in the future it'll be something as simple as like a LASIK surgery, where it'll just be like a inpatient thing, and you'll just go in, come out in 15, 20, 30 minutes, and you'll have this thing connected to your brain. Sounds pretty crazy to me, but would love to hear what you guys think, and if this is something that you guys would consider potentially getting installed. Again, this isn't going to be something that is going to be mandatory in any way or anything like that. It's just going to be a device that you can purchase essentially to make your body like a smart body, I guess, like where they have smart homes. Now you'd have like a smart brain where you can actually, again, interface with technology and control different aspects of how you can actually maneuver and different functions of the technology. It'll be very interesting. Obviously, Elon Musk has tried to be on the forefront of everything from cars to now space, and now he's moving on to our own neurological system with it, which is going to be very interesting to see where he's going to go with this device, and where Neuralink is going to go with this new company that he's creating, and any other kind of products that he might be coming out with. But yeah, guys, that's it for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed those products. Give us any feedback if you guys are these things something that you guys would be looking forward to. Are you going to be looking forward to Amazon with these new products, AI being ingrained into our society a little bit more, as well as neurological devices that could link to your brain? Are these something that are these things that you guys are interested in, or would you guys kind of steer clear for a while? These are all questions that are going to be answered here soon. But again, guys, my name is Kelin Balian. This has been Tech Savvy. If you guys haven't already downloaded the app for Togetherness Media, I would highly recommend going and checking that out. You can find it in the Apple Store as well as the Google Play Store. And this episode was brought to you by 400 Marketing. So if you need anything from websites to applications to anything social media marketing and everything in between, from branding to just graphic design stuff, reach out to them, schedule a free call. They've got their 10-point checklist that you guys can go over with them, and just kind of see how you stand right now with the top 10 ways that businesses are using right now to market their services. And again, it's all free, so just give us a call at the number below and we'll be able to direct you and get you scheduled for your call. Other than that, guys, again, my name is Kelin Balian. You are Tech Savvy, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great one. Keep an eye out for our episodes, our segments on future tech, as well as tech under $50 that you can get right now, guys. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.